Hey guys, it's Diane and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of R&D. And for those of you who are new to my channel, if you do not know what R&D is, it's basically a series that I came up with, and it is where I will be doing a review and demo on certain products. And today's focus will actually be on this Laneige BB Cushion Pore Control. Actually, I just got this about maybe a few days ago when I'm filming this video. I took advantage of the Black Friday sale from Sephora and I got this off 15%. This is gonna be like a first impression kind of thing because I have used it once the day before I filmed this video, but I only used it for like a couple of hours and I can't really tell whether it actually works good on me. So in this video, I will be doing a demo for you guys, and then I will be like checking back with you guys after a few hours of using this product, and we'll see how this works on me. Okay, just a brief information about my skin. I have very oily skin, combination oily skin. It is pretty sensitive because I do get breakout every now and then. I do have a lot of blemishes going on here and here. I do not have any active pimples going on right now, thankfully. In case of you wondering, I will actually just insert all of my foundation comparison shades in the info box down below. Okay, just a few things before we jump right into the demo. I just wanna, of course, tell you guys more about this product. This is actually the BB Cushion Pore Control SPF 50 Plus with PA+++. Okay, from the website itself, it says that they have 6 shades right now, and the shade that I'm using right now is in number 23 Sand Beige, which is the third lightest shade. And right after my shade, there are 3 darker shades. So for those of you girls who are darker than me, you can actually probably opt for that one. This shade that I chose is actually the shade that is nearest to my skin tone. I cannot get the shade that is slightly above, that is 1 shade above this one, because it is a bit too dark. So later on, if you guys see how I apply this, it will turn out to be a little bit lighter than my skin tone. It retails for 59 Singapore dollars. So apart from Sephora, you guys can actually get this from any of the Laneige counters or any of the Laneige outlets available here in Singapore. Since I got it for 15% off, I think I paid roughly about 50 Singapore dollars. Let's open up this box. It actually comes with the compact set, and it has the refill together with the sponge as well, which I think is really affordable. For 2 of the contents, you pay like about $50, so each about $25. I think it's really not bad. It's pretty bulky, I think, but I think it is normal for all BB cushions. I have never tried any BB cushions before this because I have never had any good experience using BB creams. They are normally very light on me and they usually break me out. But the reason why I actually got Laneige is because I have been using Laneige products for so many years, like their moisturizer, their toner. I've used so many of their items, like their emulsion, like serum, their makeup cleanser, whatsoever. Over the past few years, I've used so many of the products and I love Laneige so much. So I decided to give this a try. So when I open it up, it actually comes with a sponge like this. It's slightly dirty because I've used it already yesterday. And I don't want to blind you guys. So when you open up, that's where the cushion is. I am going to read a few claims of this product. Okay, number 1, it has pore control, it has pore coverage, it has a semi-matte finish, it is water resistant, it has a soothing effect, and it has UV protection. So without any more talking, let's move in straight to the demo. I apologize if you guys are pretty freaked out by my skin right now. This is how my skin is like. I have a lot of blemishes. I do not have perfect skin, and I have already applied my moisturizer, which is the one from Laneige, and I only have lip balm on and nothing else. And just tap a little bit of that product. While you're using the sponge, you're not supposed to rub it like that. You are supposed to tap it. Okay, so let's try. Yeah, I gotta say that there is a cooling sensation when I apply this on my skin, and there is a scent to it, which I can't really figure out what it actually smells like. Okay, you guys can see that it is slightly lighter than my skin tone, but in person it actually looks more natural. So you guys can actually see that there are still some blemishes peeking through. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of that product and I'll just concentrate that on those areas. I'm not going to be covering too much because I don't want it to kick up. Now I'm going to continue with this side of my face. Alright, now I'm really done with applying the BB cushion on my face as well as my neck. It is pretty light actually. It's pretty light on camera, but it looks pretty okay in person. I think it's probably because of the SPF that it has. That's why it's capturing a lot of light, and it makes like my skin look a little bit whiter than how it is in person. I got to say that it does look semi-matte, which is something that I am not really used to because I don't normally like to put on makeup and look semi-matte because I have very oily skin, so I prefer my skin to look matte. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take my Soap & Glory one heck of a blot powder, and I'm gonna take my powder brush. So I'm just gonna dust it on areas which I normally get very oily, and that would have to be my forehead, my nose, and around my cheekbone area. Okay, so now I'm done with that. I will finish up with the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am done with my makeup and I have pretty light makeup on because it's a Sunday and I don't feel like putting too much on. I totally skipped the eyeliner because I just don't feel like it. So it has been about 10 minutes since I have already applied the BB cushion on, and I got to say that I really like how it looks once it has really set. Everything is okay, but I really need to point this out. The thing that turns me off at this point of time is actually the scent of the product. Even after like probably more than 10 minutes of applying the product, when I do this, I can smell it. Like I can still smell it. You know, when I actually see reviews from other YouTubers on YouTube about this product, they say that it has a nice scent, but the scent that I am smelling right now, it is actually like, you know, when you use compact powders, you know that sponge. If you use it for a really long time and you don't get it changed, there's actually this particular smell on it. That is exactly what it reminds me of, and I'm kind of turned off by it right now. But I really hope that the scent will actually go away as the time goes by throughout the day. So right now, the time is, hold on, about almost 10:40. I am going to continue with my day, or rather I am about to start on my day. For sure, I will be checking back in with you guys at the end of the night, or rather at the end of the day, and I will share with you guys what are my thoughts on this product. So I'll see you soon. Okay guys, now I'm back and time check, it's almost 4:20, which means it has been about almost 7 hours since I had this BB cushion on. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys closer so that you guys can actually see how this BB cushion looks on my skin right now. Actually, you know what? It does look good. It looks good right now. The only thing that I see is, I'm not sure whether you guys can see. Oh, yes, it is quite obvious. Okay, on this side of my face and this side of my face, it is a little bit shiny. Yeah? I think it's my hair. This part of my skin and this part of my face is actually pretty shiny, and it is very normal because those are actually the areas which gets very oily for me, and apart from my forehead and my nose. And also, just now at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I realized that this part of my face and my nose, it was so shiny. So what I had to do is I had to grab my blot powder from MAC and also this kabuki brush from Eco Tools, and what I did was I just blot like a really very fast and subtle blot. I just did this and I did not do anything to this part because at that point of time it was still fine. But right now, especially on this side is not too bad, but this side I think the shine is pretty obvious. So I think all in all, it's actually not a bad product if you have oily skin. So I am actually gonna try to blot off the shine over here. In case if you're wondering why am I using a tissue, it's because I cannot use those like that clean and clear blotting sheet. I have tried using that so many times, and all it does is it gives me like really a lot of those tiny bumps. It keeps appearing on my face, and I totally stopped using that. And I think that tissue paper is something that works so well for me, and that explains why I'm always using tissue paper to blot off the oil on my skin. And next, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna swirl my MAC blot powder. Just take a little bit of that and then do this. Okay, this is how I normally blot my face throughout the day wherever I get shiny or oily. And oh, anyway, just to update you guys about the scent totally goes away after like about 1 hour, I think. In person, I can still see my blush peeking through, and my pigmentation is still like how it was when I first applied the BB cushion, because I did not apply any concealer around that area. So all in all, I think that it is not a bad product. I have to say that I do enjoy it since I've only used it like considering this is actually my second time using. See, the shade itself is not too bad. It's not too crazy. It's not too crazy white as it was earlier. And I think that it does oxidize a little bit. So do I like this product? Yes. Do you need to get it? If you think that you wanna refrain from using foundations and all, and if you have like clear skin and you do not want to have too much product on, this is actually good. And the thing is that this actually works very well for people with oily skin, and I'm pretty sure that it is okay for people with dry skin as well, because I don't feel any dry patches on my skin whatsoever. Okay, so I really hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this, or rather have found this video helpful. Just leave your questions down below in case I have not addressed certain things. I'll be glad to reply to your comments or questions. So give this video a thumbs up if you have found this video helpful, and subscribe to my channel for more videos from me. And I will see you guys in my next video at 7 AM. Bye guys! So it is time for me to do another monthly favorites, which is November, and today if you're watching it on Monday, it is already the last day of the